Hello and welcome back to Sandy
Hello.
Cooch. I'm Bri,
I'm Kes.
and we're back for another episode of the pod this week. I know you've all been really waiting to hear our thoughts on the second half of Heated Rivalry. We really edged you last week, leaving you on such a cliffhanger, just the first
Just
three
like these
episodes.
boys like
So,
edging each other.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, last week we said we
Um,
were going to talk about the whole show, but we talked about episode 1 for like 40 minutes, so that's really
yeah.
our bad, but the cultural significance is just really important, so we're going to pull it back together.
Yeah, really, it made no sense trying to get everything about the show done in 1 hour anyway. So, this gives us the opportunity to really go in deep with all of our thoughts on the first season of this show. So, let's get it started. We're going to get back in right where we left off. No longer, talking. So, what happens in episode 4?
Well, we just finished with episode 3, which is the Scott and Kip episode. So we last saw Shane and Ilya in the end of episode 2, with Shane leaving after the awards, texting, and not sending, though we didn't even kiss. Very iconic moment. And then we start with episode 4, which is called Rose. In my opinion, it should be called Tuna Melt. But I understand why they called it Rose, obviously. We start with the song My Moon, My Man playing over a montage. And one thing about me and Brie is we fucking love a musical montage
Love a
moment.
montage. And this one was so good too. And this is
This
like the
is
first thing, or this
cinema.
held us over. Like, you guys think you were Edge. We watched the first 3 episodes over Christmas together at when we were home. And then we waited like so long till we could both watch again to finish the season, but all we had holding us over was
Was
this
the My Moon, My
montage.
Man
That's all we started of
montage.
episode 4, watched it, and then I was like, okay,
We're
we'll
ready, we're
continue in like
waiting.
a weeks. So that was rough, but yeah, it's perfect montage,
It's
really.
so good. It's
Two
showing
perfect
us
songs.
basically like 3 years kind of passing by, and a lot of things happen in these years, but it's shooting through
Hmm.
scenes. My favorite thing that happens is you'll see Ilya shove Shane against the boards during a hockey game, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it will
yeah.
cut to Ilya shoving Shane against the mattress. That
Yeah,
is
that's a good one.
cinema. That
That
is
is a
cinema.
really good cut.
And we see Ilya home for the summer in Russia, both boys running and working out a lot, and Shane winning the Stanley Cup not once but twice, back to back champs with the Metros, which is why they call him
Icon.
a franchise player.
King. Yes, yes,
Shane
yes.
fucking Hollander to you.
It's really good. We get a bunch of like texts of them like talking to each other, planning to meet up before or no, after games. They don't do before. And then they're always like going up to their like hockey schedule and like
And like,
looking when they play next,
they're
like
like
flicking it.
Montreal
It's
game.
very cute. It's like, oh, so exciting.
It's really
So,
cute. And then you get the heated rivalry created by Jacob Tierney banner.
yes,
And
yes,
then we
yes.
go in, which I just rewatched this today, and I was like, wait, the first actual scene of this episode is Shane and Hayden. Like, hello? But
I know, I always forget that. I always finish the montage and I'm like, wait,
I'm like, what?
I'm
What
like
are you doing
thrown. I'm like,
here?
what is this? Why are there children on my screen?
Also, something really interesting happened to me today, which is I was watching all of the like cast interview videos on the Heated Rivalry official Instagram page, and the guy who plays Hayden, he could get it.
Well, we'll get to that later.
Okay,
Just
well,
kidding,
it was just
actually.
shocking
So
to me because him not as a character, I was like, wait,
you're like,
hello?
oh, okay.
I
I
understand
think
your
he
game,
feels too skinny
Jackie.
for myself, but I could see it.
It was working for me. But yeah, we see
Fair,
Hayden
fair,
with
fair.
his 3 children, but you only see the baby. And Shane, and Hayden's kind of like pushing, like, oh, do you have a new girlfriend? Like, do you still talk to your ex? And Shane's like, you trying to get me pregnant? Pretty funny little moment with the boys there.
Does, yeah. People ignore Hayden because he who cares about Hayden? He's not our center. So these like girls come up to him and are like, "Can you hold his baby to get a picture with Shane?"
And Hayden's like, that's my baby.
Hayden's like, "They didn't even know me." Also, it's funny because he's like cussing the whole time, and Shane is like, "Cuss jar."
Swear jar. And then Hayden's like, Jackie will be happy if you have a girlfriend to like do couple stuff with us. And Shane's like, I have to keep your wife happy. And Hayden's like, she keeps the house stocked with ginger ale just for you, my friend. Which is cute. Cute friendship.
She should. Not the only one who keeps the fridge stocked, though.
But we will get to
We will
that.
find in this episode, yes. So, speaking of, we go
Svetlana.
to Svetlana, and she's talking to Ilya about how he's texting somebody. And then we have scenes where Hayden's also being like, oh, I know about this girl you're always texting, Shane, this Lily girl. And
I saw this
so
tweet
we're
today, and it
seeing
was
that, you
like,
know, they know.
it's like, why does Shane think like acting like he's not sleeping with Lily will make him seem more straight? Like, he should have just been like, yep, that's my sometimes hook up Lily. And instead he's like, what?
Yeah, that is
No,
very
I'm like,
true.
I'm
He's
just,
like, oh my God,
I'm not
you
doing
know
anything.
about this person I'm texting? Like,
That's helpful
not a
for
big
you.
deal, dude. Like,
It's fine.
like, but anyway, so then we go and we have Shane going to Ilya's place in Boston.
He has a nice
And
place.
very nice. It is very much like, where is this in Boston? It is huge and all glass. I mean, I haven't really frequented the suburbs of Boston, but you know, I don't know where this house is. It's very modern too, so. And then they, you know,
They have a beautiful
do their
time
thing,
together.
have their time, but we don't really see it. We just see the after when they wake up for,
No, we see
you know,
him
whatever,
him
whatnot.
flipping him over.
Oh wait, yeah, we do see that. And
It's very good,
expertly
very nice to
skilled
see.
moves there. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
was watching this like running on the treadmill at the gym. Like, I wonder if anyone is like looking over at my screen. Pagorn
Yeah, it's
at the
definitely
gym. Very
one
hot.
where you would like to have the privacy screen on your phone to watch.
I don't care.
But also, I don't care. I don't
Everyone
care.
can enjoy.
Once I watched that stripper movie on a plane with like an
Honora.
old lady next to me. No, old
A
stripper
different
movie
one. Magic
with
Mike.
J-Lo. No, J-Lo was in
Hustlers?
it. I forget what Hustlers. There we go.
I'm familiar with the stripper movie.
On my way to Australia. Yeah.
That's a pretty good
so
movie.
this is different time for them because Ilya asks Shane if he'll stay when he's trying to get dressed. Oh,
Yeah,
steps.
crazy. And then Nane's like, what? No, like, we don't do that. And Ilya's like, I'm not done with you yet, which kind of like makes Shane, he's like, oh, like that, I understand. Okay, I'll stay. And they fall asleep together. People always are saying like they're waking up the next morning, but I'm pretty sure they just like nap and wake up at like dinner time, right?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Yeah, so they wake up and Ilya's like, I'm hungry. And Shane's like, for what? And Ilya's like, dinner, you idiot.
Yeah.
And then Shane's like, oh, should we like order something? And Ilya's like, I make tuna melt. And Shane's like, you're gonna make me a tuna melt?
That is true. Chef Ilya over there cooking it up. He's got his man a ginger ale. You know, they sit, they talk while the
And he's
tuna
like,
melts are be cooking.
Is the ginger ale cold enough? As in, like, he bought the ginger ales and put them in the fridge recently in preparation for his little hookup with Shane, which is very
his
cute.
lover to show up. Yes.
His lover. And then they like talk about their schedules and they watch a little hockey together. And
Yeah.
in the game, Ilya's like, oh, do you know this player, Ryan Price? Ryan
Oh, yeah,
Price
Snowden.
mentioned. That's my friend. That's literally my friend.
Yes, as we talked about last week, we're like, if a hockey player is named gay.
First and last.
So-
Gay.
So you know, Ryan Price's name come up, ding ding.
I'm like, oh,
And
I'm familiar.
I'm familiar with your game, yes. In the books, we know Ryan because he played on Ilya's team. He did. He plays on his
He played
team
on
during this book,
Boston.
too.
Yeah.
And Ilya like once like saw him on the plane. He was like being really weird, and then they had like a weird, just like one-off conversation, which it was very odd. It's like oddly placed.
It's
in
like,
the book.
why
It's
is he
like, okay,
mentioned?
what is it? And then he just goes away, like never to be heard from again. But the third book is about Ryan Price, as we said. You know, gay man, hockey player. Of course, he's gonna get his
Yeah.
own book. Very good
That's
one,
why he's
I will
mentioned,
say. 'Cause
yeah.
I really like his
His lover.
partner. Yeah, his partner
Fabian.
that he is with. Yes, and it's a second chance romance, kind of. or maybe not. It's like coming back together. I don't really know what you classify that as, but it's kind of second chance,
It's
right?
cute.
Yeah.
It's kind of second
Except
chance, but second
not
chance
like
I usually
exes.
hate.
So yeah,
Yeah, it's
exactly. I
like
usually don't like
it's
second
kind of
chance
like
romance, but
misconnection and then they come back
yeah,
together.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
I
very
like
cute.
that.
I'm a
So
big Ryan
that's a good
Price
one.
fan.
So note that. Also, I heard today that, well, actually, again, I heard this off of an Instagram just post,
Yahoo
like very
News.
vague. Yeah, that in between season one and two's or season two's release, there's gonna be a one-off episode, and I was like, oh, that'd be so cool if they did like another one-off episode, like of a
About like
couple
Ryan and
from the
Fabian or
series book.
something.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Again, that was just an Instagram
Hard to
post,
know
but
if
like
that's
idea.
true.
Like Jacob, get on that actually. Like I want that.
Yeah, Jacob,
Put
you
it
need to
out
be
real
in the
quick.
writer's room.
Get a little get one episode film, do a little Scott and Kip moment, like do that. Like
Yeah, that would be
no issue.
good.
Like let's
It
catch
is
up.
kind
We gotta
of
get that.
confusing. All of the books are like in different places in the timeline.
Yeah.
So I don't know like which books they
It
would
is
do
kind of
together for
confusing.
the
But
second
I feel like that
season.
one would make sense. I would think they're gonna do Troy and because
Me too,
Troy's is the
because
most
that goes with the
connected.
long
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. And Troy is like
But
in Troy and Harris are like in the long game
yeah.
a lot.
So
Anyway,
like for in between, I'm like they could really just knock out Ryan Price and the old man.
Kyle and Eric.
Stan and Kyle. Which actually, I mean, they can skip that one.
We don't really need Kyle and Eric. Well,
So back
they
to our
already have a
boys.
Kyle actor.
Yeah.
Back to our boys. Anyway, they're talking on the couch. They're watching hockey. And Ilya is like talking about Svetlana. He's like, oh, I have this friend in Boston, but she's like busy. And Shane's like, is she your girlfriend? And he's like, no, like we're both too busy, but like it's like nice to have someone to hook up with.
Yeah.
And Shane's like, I'm sure you could find someone else. And Ilya's like, yeah, I could, but I'm lazy, which is what his dad always called him. And Shane's like, I don't know that side of you at all, because Shane sees him in this beautiful light. Also, Ilya's not lazy. His dad's just an asshole.
Obviously. Yeah.
And then Shane's like, well, you like girls, right? And Ilya's like, yes, but not as much as I like you. And then Shane's like, wait, what? And he's like, you have a good
Yeah.
mouth, which is like maybe the meanest thing he says to him the whole show. Every time I
it's
watch
not
that scene,
great,
I'm like,
but
ow.
I would be like, oh, thank you.
I know, same.
I do. Like, absolutely.
I feel like
put in
period.
work
Period.
to have these skills. Like, thank you for acknowledging my work.
And then they're
so
like
then-
eating,
Yeah.
and Ilya's like, you like it? And Shane is like, what, the food? Yeah, it's great. And then Ilya's like, no, girls, which he said was the hardest word to say
Oh,
in
yeah.
Russian accent. And Shane lies
Yeah.
through his teeth and says he
Oh,
likes
yeah,
girls.
yeah, yeah. Big ol' liar. He's like, yeah, of course.
Is
They're
lying.
awesome. No, like, infatuation with them. He's just like, yeah, they're
Yeah,
cool
I love girls.
or whatever. It's just...
I'm just a private person.
yeah. He's like, I never hear about you with the girls, and he's like, yeah, I keep things private, duh. As
Clearly.
you know, private person. But big thing that happens here is Ilya gets a call from his family in Russia. His dad calls him and is like, Alzheimer's.
Where are you?
And is like,
Where's your
"Where are
brother?
you?" Yeah, stuff like that.
Who's
And
my
he's like, where's
wife?
Lexi? He's supposed to be there. Very annoying. Brother sucks. Number
Yeah.
one
hate
hatred
him.
person hated. Like, if he has no
And-
haters, I'm dead.
Ilya on the phone multiple times is like, no, papa, papa. And then Shane's like, is your dad okay? And he's like, you speak Russian now? Like, scared? And Shane's like, I know the word for
No, I thought
dad.
he was
Like,
more annoyed. Like, he's more being sarcastic. He's like, oh, so you speak Russian now?
oh. Well, Shane's like, I know the word for dad because, like, we all know the word for dad. Ilya.
Yes. He's like, you just said papa. Like, could put those two and two together.
And Ilya likes that, and he brings Shane in for a cuddle, which is a really cute scene. He gives him a little kiss on the head.
Yeah.
It's cutie. And then as they cuddle,
It's cute until it's not.
as they're cuddling,
not.
Shane kind of changes it away from being a cute moment into a little
Yeah.
bit of a sexy moment and climbs on
You
top.
gonna make me come a Hollander?
Fucking make me.
Oh, yeah, you come for me, Rozanov. That's it.
And then
Make me.
I think they both finish from the the double hand
Yes, a
job.
little.
And Ilya goes, Shane. And then
Really big moment.
Shane goes, Ilya.
Yeah.
And then Shane has a panic attack.
And then Shane has to go and be Shane and mess everything up. It's like
He's
we're
like,
having a cute moment here. Things are
everything's
going well.
fine. We had
People
dinner
are gonna come for
together.
Ilya for being, the way he is. But literally, he's always the one opening the doors, taking next
Making the
steps,
dinner,
inviting,
buying the ginger ale.
having tuna melts, like of these things.
And
And
Shane
yet,
is like, I have to
he's
go.
getting
I
shit.
have to go. I have to go.
And then,
And
exactly.
Ilya's like,
Exactly. Who's shutting it down? All the time.
Like
Always.
trying to calm him down. Shane cannot calm down. It's not in his wheelhouse.
Facts.
So he leaves.
Yeah.
He goes to dinner with his parents the next day and is like very uncomfortable, obviously. And his parents are like, what's going on with you? And then
His mom keeps wanting him to go to Wimbledon, and she's like, oh my God, there'll be like a Swedish princess. And he's like, no, I'm not going. Like, you guys can go, I'm not going. And then he gets up and then goes to the bathroom, and his dad's like, Swedish princess.
Really?
It's like, what?
Yeah, so he's kind of having a crash out after leaving Ilya, and then we see him like at his apartment, and his friend JJ calls him and is like, you know that chef I know, like you got to come out with us tonight. All of the cast of the X Squad is here. And Shane talking on the phone to him is so like cute and like meek. I'm like, aw, Shane.
yeah.
He's like, oh really? Cool. Yeah, I guess I can come out. I'm like, aw, Shane. Sad boy. He
Yeah,
goes
so
to
he
the
goes.
event.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, and then he goes to the bar. Does he order? No, I think he does
he
just
orders
order
a
beer.
ginger
Or maybe
ale.
he
And the guy
orders ginger
says,
ale. They say no. Yeah. Also, very funny in the book, he is like lusting over this chef. Like, so
yeah,
many
he's like,
details. Like, oh
wait,
my God, he's so
hello?
fucking hot. Like, paragraphs about this. And then he meets Rose Landry, which happens in the show as well. Rose, our actress, filming in Canada, Action Squad, whatever the fake Marvel
I thought it was like
stand-in
X-Men.
thing she is. Well, yeah, I don't know what it is called
Doesn't
in their
matter.
universe, whatever it is. And
Famous actress Rose.
they meet, but like in the book, he's like, "Oh my God, I can talk to her. I'm in love. Like I like girls." And it's like,
He's like,
dude,
wait, I'm
you
not
just
gay.
have this, so much lust for this chef, and then you're like, "Oh, I can talk to this girl. I'm not gay." Like,
He needed a friend, though.
it's not the same thing. Not adding up there.
They talk about hockey. Her, like, brothers play hockey. They, like, kind of flirt a little bit. And then we get a montage of, like, paparazzi photos of them together and her at his game and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They play. Yeah. They play Boston. Montreal plays Boston. And, it's like, oh, where was Shane Hollander tonight? Like, where was Ilya Rozanov tonight? They're both playing badly
Both
because
sad.
they're both sad boys. And then we get peak cinema. This was the moment.
Scene. Yeah.
This was the moment.
Forever.
You guys know what we're talking about if you watch the show.
Yeah, I mean.
So Shane goes out with his girlfriend, obviously. Ilya's like, we're in fucking Montreal. Let's go out, to his teammates. Fate intervenes. They're at the same club. You see Ilya see Miles, which is Rose's friend, and then he like realizes if Miles is here, Rose is here, if Rose is here, Shane is here, and you see Ilya like a bisexual shark looking through the crowd until he sees Shane, and then you see Shane see Cliff, and then he's like, wait, if Cliff is here, Ilya's here. You see Shane look through the crowd, eyes lock on Ilya. In the book, this scene is crazy. Shane is like freaking the fuck out. All the things she said is playing. Shane is dancing with Rose. Ilya's dancing with some rando, as he does.
Yes, very iconic.
Eye contact.
Also, this Miles man is fun Shane. Like,
yeah, which is so weird and out of
so
character.
Close. Kissing his neck. I'm like,
It's the only
And
part.
we're
It's the only part in the
yeah.
show where I'm like, this doesn't really align with the Shane Hollander that I know and love.
That really threw me because it's like Shane would never like Shane. A
He's
man
so
it
scared
looks
of
at him, he's like,
he's so scared of being seen as
no.
gay.
So yes, that was a wild time. Another moment in the book too. He's like, oh, her friend Miles is
Miles
hot, and it's like
could kind of get it.
Shane.
Shane has like a panic moment as he does, and he like walks through the crowd pretending he's going to the bathroom, stops staring straight at Ilya. Ilya's staring right back at him. The all the things you said, it changes to the like EDM remix. All the things she said, all the things she said, and it's cutting between them like looking at each other, looking at each other, looking at each other, and then we see cut. Shane brings Rose home. Shane is fucking Rose. Ilya's in the shower, came home alone. They're both thinking of each other. You like cut to their eyes. You can tell they're thinking of each other.
Down the barrel, right at each other, at us, really.
Guys,
at me.
this episode is
like,
cinema.
Oh my God.
Best
like,
cinematography Oscar,
like
episode 4.
No,
keep looking at me like that.
I mean, keep looking at me like all of the awards the show deserves.
And that's episode
Truly.
4. It's so good.
And that is episode 4. That's where we leave off. Our boys are apart, and Shane is, trying to prove that he's straight yet again. But we'll see how it goes.
What can you do?
So episode 5 is called I'll Believe in Anything. I'll Believe Anything. This episode, I talked about it last week that it's like the highest ranking TV episode, but again, Instagram apparently lies to me, and it is the number 12 on IMDb, highest rated episode.
But I think maybe it changed.
It must have changed. Like, I don't know, people review bombed it or something that matter. I don't know. But also, like, Breaking Bad, some episode is number 1, which is just incorrect, so we can't trust these people anyway. Bad takes. So,
but yeah, give us the run.
This episode, and Shane is with Rose. They just had a night together, except probably didn't go well because Shane could not get up. No flag was flying. And Rose is like, he's like, I'm sorry about it. And she's like, it's okay. Like, let's get dinner tonight. So
she's so nice.
She is very, very nice, very understanding, but like, who would it be? I mean, you gotta feel for Shane. Like she sees him and she's like, I am gonna take you under my wing, you precious baby. Like, so she has dinner with him, and I always think of the movie. What's that movie called? Happy Death Day 2, when she's like, you're gay. Like, that is the scene.
What a reference. You're gay.
You're gay. Because she's much more delicate than that. She was not up in his face, like, telling him he's gay. She's, like, talking about Miles, and is like, oh, Miles is gay. And
lots of actors are, cool. And a lot of them are in the closet.
Lots of actors are. Are any hockey players gay? And he's like, no. And then she's like, just cues into like,
have you been with a man?
Would you rather be kissing Miles? And then he's like, or she says no. She says, I think you'd rather be kissing Miles.
And he's like,
she's
what?
like, oh, Miles is really into you. And then he's like, oh. She's like, have you been with a man? And he's like,
he
yeah.
nods.
And then it is the cutest fucking thing in the world, because it like cuts at really, really cute moments of him and Ilya. Like, not even like horny.
Like soft moments.
Like sexed up moments. Yeah, like very cute moments.
And she's like, is it different with the guy? And she's like, he's like, obviously it's different. She's like, is it better? And it's like Ilya kissing him in the stairwell, like Ilya smiling him at a game, and he's like, it's better. It is better.
Just
and
right.
And then
I was
he
like
says,
just watching this episode before we got on, I'm like crying again.
She's like, I don't think we fit together. Like, it's like a square hole in a round peg. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. And he's like, no, it's fine. I think I'd rather be the hole.
Rather be the peg. Or I'd rather be the hole.
She's obsessed with that.
So yes, we love her. We send her on her way. We break up. She's like, we'll be
best friends,
which we love. We love our iconic bestie Rose. So then we go into Ilya and Svetlana, and they're watching some hockey, and Svetlana's like talking about how good Shane is and stuff. And then she's like, it would be because this is the first time they're gonna play in the All-Stars game together. and he's like, oh, she's like, oh, everybody would like love to see you guys play together, and
On a
he's like, oh, I
line.
don't think he could be a wing, or I don't think he can play wing, and she's like, but you can, and he's like, you would have him
And he
be
like
my
jumps.
center?
He like
Yeah.
jumps on the bed and like pretends he's gonna like slam her down. It's a
Yes,
very
very
cute
fun
scene.
kid like friendship they have, these two. And now important, very
All-Star
important
game
moment. We're going to the All-Star game. We're
in
finally
Florida.
getting epic team up of Ilya Rozanov and Shane Hollander, which the MLH, yeah, that's the league, have been waiting for
This
I guess
whole time.
however many years.
6 years
This
or
is now. We're in
something.
2016. It starts in 2008. Do the math.
8 years.
So we have the
Shane comes into
boys
the
at the
bar.
bar, and Ilya is in a very nice, vibrant floral shirt, very, in Florida mode, and comes in Shane walking in with this white blazer and black shirt on. So it's quite the look. Also, have you heard like how this look is
Harry Styles,
reminiscent
Louis
of
Tomlinson.
Louis
I
Tomlinson and Harry
have,
Styles?
yeah.
Which I'm like, did they
I
like
know
know?
Jacob
Jacob,
Tierney did that on
Jacob, what are you
purpose.
doing up there? Yeah.
Jacob,
And
I see
also,
you.
I feel like One Direction just really is the embodiment. Like all of the
Oh
songs
my,
that I
they're
see an
all
edit
about
to that
them.
is a One Direction, I'm
They
like,
don't know
this
about the
is about
things we
our
do.
boys.
They don't
Yes.
know about the I love you.
Like 18, that is about
Oh
these
my
these
god,
two
they
kids.
literally
Like
met
they
at
fell
18.
in love when they were 18.
When
So
we were
also,
18.
later he says that he got a stylist, which this is probably reading into things because I'm crazy. But I was like barely listening to it just before we recorded, and when he says it, it kind of sounds like Harry Styles. Like it's very
I got a
mumbled because he's like,
stylist.
"I'm gonna," and I was like, "Harry Styles."
It's really
But
cute seeing them at the bar. They're very like
yes,
Ilya's like trying to casually ask if he brought Rose, and Shane's like not really
mm-hmm,
receiving the message, and eventually Ilya's like, is Rose here? And Shane's like,
yeah,
oh no, we like weren't compatible. And Ilya smiles so big. They're like drinking their beers together. It's
yeah,
really cute. And then we
yes.
see cut to like them at the pool at the hotel, cuts with the game. Again, cinema.
So
And
good, so good. Yes.
Ilya's pretending to be a shark, like racing with the kids, playing in the pool. Shane is just like observing, loving him,
Yeah. Have my
watching.
babies, really. We have this. He's so cute with these children. Like, honestly, oh my God. You know what I just thought too in this story of ours? Like, Svetlana would be like such a little good surrogate mom for these two.
Or
Because, like, they
Rose.
have to have a little kid. True, really. They could do both.
Yeah.
But,
And it cuts
side
to them at
note,
the game. Uh, Shane is
yes.
centering Ilya on the wing. Ilya
Yes.
passes him the puck and he shoots, he scores, and Ilya
Yes.
kisses him on the cheek. In the book, this scene is so cute. He's like, to anyone watching, it would just look like a regular hockey moment, but the truth was like I just couldn't hold myself back. He looked so beautiful and I had to kiss him. I'm like, stop.
Yeah. It's very,
Stop.
very cute. Then we have them going to the beach, and
Well, Shane's
Shane
at
is
the
like,
beach
"Oh, well, yeah,
and
Shane's
Ilya
at the
says,
beach."
found you.
Ilya finds him, yeah, and he's like, "Oh, you're looking for me?" He's like,
Of
"No."
course not.
Is here? Here's when he's like, "I looked up the word,"
Yeah,
and he's like, Shane's
compatible.
like, "What?" Compatible. I thought I knew what it meant, but I just had
Just
to make
checking.
sure, which is very cute, very cute. Then they like plan to meet up at Ilya's room later. And then they do, and then Shane comes in, just walks in, sits on the bed, and Ilya's like, "Oh, this
This
looks
looks
serious." He's like,
serious.
"It is. Can you sit down?" And then he's leaning on some like the fridge or something. And we have our Shane coming out to Ilya and is like, "Oh, you like girls? Like I don't like girls."
Well, Shane is
And
like, I'm gay, and Ilya's like, oh,
yeah,
really? What gives you that idea? And Shane's
that
like, you're
is
being mean
true.
to me. Like, you're not gay. But also, like, Shane, you just came out to your boyfriend of 5 years, basically. Like,
Yes, exactly. It's like,
he knows you're
yeah,
gay.
big deal. He's like, "What? What told you
What
that?"
gave you that
And
idea?
then he's making a big deal of this, and Ilya's like, "Yeah, so you're gay. So what?" So,
He's
they
like, nothing
talk, and
can
then it's like kind
change.
of like, yeah, and they come to the conclusion like nothing can change, and they're kind of like, or Shane kind of, you can see like it's like he wants things to be different, wishes things could be different, but like Ilya, he doesn't even consider, like could not even go home if he was out. So, which
Yeah.
again, I don't know if we talked about last week,
Yeah, we did.
probably
How
about the
it's
laws
like,
of Russia, but yeah.
yeah.
So,
But Shane
anyway,
is
so
like,
big issue. Like
Shane
he
is
could
like,
not
doesn't
even
it,
like think about it at this point.
Shane's like, didn't it feel different to you too? Like, doesn't it feel different to you now than before? And Ilya's like, it can't. Like, I can't go
Yeah.
home.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Shane's
yeah,
like, what?
yeah.
And he's like,
Yes.
to Russia. I can't go back to
To
Russia.
Russia.
And this is very
Yes.
upsetting to Ilya, obviously, because he does care about Shane deeply, but like, really, in his mind, it's not an option. And he's
Yeah.
crying on the bed, and then Shane comforts him. It's a very cute scene of them cuddling
Which
up on the
also,
bed.
me just coming for Shane Hollander's neck again, because again, very selfish. Like, does he think about other things?
No,
To him, it's just like, oh, I would lose hockey. Like, if we came out, like, we couldn't do this because, like, I'd lose all these things. It's like,
Ilya would
just think
lose
about our
everything.
partner here. What else would, like,
Shane's bad at
whatever.
that.
He just always, let me always be on that neck. Like, sorry.
Your foot does not come off. But listen, like, it's
Protect my
Ilya.
baby
It's
boy.
Ilya is our sweet child. Like,
I mean, I love because he loves Ilya. Ilya loves Shane. I love Shane. But sometimes I'm like, I see you, Shane Hollander.
anyway,
Okay,
then
so, yes, we're
they're like
back to them
texting before a
texting.
game,
Yes, and
which they
that's
don't
very
do,
against Shane's rules. She's like, "What the hell? We can't do this."
as
And
he's putting his coat on.
yes, he's leaving, and Hayden's there. He's like, "Oh, you got a text from Lily," and Hayden's like, "I don't care," and Shane's like, "Oh." Hayden does not care. You don't have to tell him everything. But yes, then he's walking out the door, going to see him before the game, and
They
then
hook up.
this is a great game for Ilya. And before the game, he's
Mm-hmm.
like, "Everybody, for every goal you score
One
tonight,
thousand
I give you a
dollars. The
thousand
rumors are
dollars."
true.
Then we come back, and he's like,
Ilya got a
"Actually,
hat
I don't know what
trick.
you heard. You all owe me $1,000 for every goal I scored." Very funny of him. And then bam, hard cut. He gets a
He's
call.
getting a call from
Bad times.
Alexei.
Bad times are coming for
Dad's
Mr.
dead.
Rozanov. Yeah, so yes, his dad has died, so he has to go back to Russia for the
So it cuts
funeral.
from him like answering the phone to Shane the next day in a locker room, and his friend JJ
Yes.
is like, "Did you see like Ilya didn't go to Nashville with his team?" And Shane, the idiot, is like, he flew to Nashville separately, and JJ's like, "No, dude, he didn't go to fucking Nashville."
Didn't
So
go at all.
Shane is like texting him, trying to see what's going on, and eventually Ilya FaceTimes him back and is like, "Yeah, my dad died. Like, I'm in Russia." Well, he's like, "I'm
Yes.
home." Shane, still idiot, is like, "Boston." He's like, "No,
Yeah.
Moscow."
No. Again, Shane, thanks.
Shane, keep
Also,
up.
I forget, Shane, on the spectrum, has his issues, his social ineptitudes. I understand. But, it irritates me. And I also think people come for my boy more so. So, just have to
No, people
point
people
out
be
other
coming for
issues.
Ilya, and no,
Anyways,
no, no,
big,
no.
big, great call. And Shane's wearing glasses, and Ilya's just like, oh, he's like, oh, can I, like, do anything to make you feel better? And he's like,
Take off
oh,
your shirt.
very obsessed with the
Glasses
glasses.
on.
He's like, take off your clothes. And then he takes off the glasses, and like, no, put them back on.
And he does a little like tap, like
Have a little, yes, taps his face for signaling the glasses.
glasses.
Then we're in Russia, we have funeral, very awkward, very silent. No, it's, we're not friends
It's
here.
horrible.
Svetlana, thankfully, is there for Ilya, but that's about, the only good thing that happens here. And then Ilya
He
gets up
gets
from
in a
this
fight
weird,
with
awkward family
Alexei.
table. Yeah, and Alexei follows him. Horrible. We're talking about Shane Hollander being selfish. This fucker.
This guy invented it.
Yeah,
This guy invented selfishness.
The amount of fucking just the arrogance or like the head on this man. He's like, where's my money? Like, what is gonna go happen to me? It's like, fuck you, dude. Also, he gave him his whole bonus. He's given him so much money through this whole show. He's always just calling, being like, hey, where's my money? Like, what is Ilya, a bank? No, he's not. So I con Ilya Rozanov. Well, actually, he's like kind of just taking it from his brother, like whatever. Then Svetlana comes in and is like, fuck you, Alessi, and he calls her like a slut, and then Ilya's like, fuck you, like,
Nah.
do not talk to her like that. Gets to punch him, but then Svetlana's like, bitch, he is not worth it. So true. And then he's like, okay, fine, like, you can have my apartment, I'll set up a fund for my niece, but like, that's it. Do
That's all we're
not call me
doing.
ever again. Which
Which
we're
he
like,
should have done a long time
snaps.
ago. But he's a good
Family.
he's a good
Family's
family
hard.
member. Yeah, it's true. Anyway, he leaves and he's really upset. He calls Shane and he's like, I like wish I could tell you like how I'm feeling, but I can't really think in English right now.
Yes.
And
Big,
Shane is
big
like
scene.
Shane is like, maybe I could, like, maybe it would help if you were able to vent. Like, I'll just listen anyway, even though I won't understand. Which is pretty emotionally intelligent of him. Like, he knew
There you go.
what
Okay,
Ilya
see,
needed.
things are not adding up then. It's even worse because sometimes he's really in tune with somebody's emotions, and then other times he's like, la-di-da-da-da, I'm in Chainland.
Well, he's in Ilya land. He's worried. And we see Connor's story giving the performance of a lifetime, speaking a full Russian monologue in this
Yeah.
tunnel, saying, you know,
Oscar worthy.
basically he's saying, like, I feel sad, like, I wish my dad knew me better, and I wish I could have been here to take care of him, but I couldn't, and I was supporting them, and Alexei just asked me for money, and I have no one here. I mean, I have Svetlana, and she loves me, and I love her, but not in the way that I love you, and you're the only one I love in this way, and it hurts, and I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm done now. And Shane is, like, so cute listening to him on the phone in his little hotel. Like, you can just feel him, like, really listening and trying to help, and he's like,
Yeah.
I wish I spoke Russian so I could help. And
Ilya's so
like,
funny. He's like, I could teach you a few phrases, useful ones. Like, yes,
get
sir,
on your
harder.
knees.
Yeah. And he's like, no. And then Shane's like, I wish we were here right now. And then he says it in Russian. Or, like, Shane's like, well, actually, no. How do I
Teach
say
me,
this?
I
And
wish
he
you were
says it in
here.
Russian.
And he
Yeah.
says it back, yeah.
Very cute, very cute.
Then we see them at
Tears
their next
coming
game.
down the face. Yes.
Playing each
Oh,
other.
very good. And Shane goes
Ilya
up to him
steals
on
the
the
puck.
ice and is
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, are we gonna, like, see each other later? And then Shane goes back to Hayden. He's like, he's like, oh, what was that about? He's like, oh, I was just offering my condolences. He's an ass, though. And Hayden's like, oh, I should have done that.
Yeah. Also, he's like, 1919
we
code
forgot
for
to
the
say,
front
too,
door.
In Russia, when, Svetlana was like comforting Ilya after he had his fight with his brother. She was like, "Oh, I hope he knows how lucky he is to have you."
About
Which
Jane.
She knows.
Sveti knew.
I think
Sveti
she
knew
knows.
all along.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're kind of flirting before the game. They're planning to hang out after, and then we see the game. They're all smiles. They're happy to be together on ice again. Ilya steals the puck from Shane. Shane turns and smiles at him. Cliff Marlowe, clean hit, knocks Shane into the boards. Shane is knocked out.
Yeah.
And Ilya stays on the ice, like, watching
what's
him.
going on? The referees kept being going, Rozanov, to your bench.
Back off,
Rozanov,
back to your bench.
And then controversial podcasters of the Empty Netters notify, like, this would never happen, like, on TV. Like, why would they just be focusing on one player being on
Well, he
the
got
ice?
knocked out.
No, just focusing on Ilya, because, like, there's a fight happening between the teammates, but, you know.
I don't care about real
canceled
hockey.
podcasters, yes. But
yeah,
focused on Ilya still being on the ice, and then we go, and he like follows him all the way, and Shane is being taken on the stretcher, very scary, and he's like, oh, he'll be worried, and they're like, we're gonna call your parents, no worries. He's like, no,
Ilya.
Except it's very mumbled, you know. Shane would have a heart attack if he knew he did that himself.
He doesn't need to know.
But this Shane, I love this Shane.
Shane on drugs is awesome.
I love him. So we go to him in the hospital, and Ilya comes to visit him. It's like, Ilya. Just so cute.
And Ilya's like, you scared me. And he's like touching his freckles. He loves his freckles.
Yeah.
And Shane's like, I wanted to ask you something. And Ilya's like, no, don't do it right now. Like, you're high. And Shane is like, You should come to my cottage this summer. It would be so private. We could have fun. We could have a week or even two. His line delivery is so good.
The most chaotic person over here.
Oh no, Bri's having a moment. Shane is so cute on his drugs, and Ilya is like, in the book, he's like super conflicted. He wanted to like cut it off with Shane this night because he's like, I'm in too deep. Like, I like him too much. This will never work. But then he's like so upset to see him in the hospital. He's like, okay, maybe I'll come to the cottage, but I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
Then we see like flash through the rest of playoffs. Boston loses to the Admirals. Shane's mom is like...
Shane and his parents are watching this game. Yuna, our hockey fan, loves. And she's like, oh, he's playing with broken ribs. And then Shane texts him later and is like, oh, how the ribs? Your ribs? And he's like, she knew.
And also, Yuna, she's like, it's Scott Hunter's year. Yeah. And he's like, how do you know that? And then we see this insane scene where the Admirals win. Scott's on the ice, like, come down here. Kip is like, me? Kip, who else would it be? Baby, keep up.
Yeah, no. He's not talking to Elena. Like, come on. Also, very funny in this scene, it cuts to, like, the camera showing to him, to Kip, and then there's this guy next to him, and he's like, hello? I was looking at screenshots as a very good fun activity to do if you don't have time to rewatch the show. Just flip through the photos on IMDb. It's very fun, very good.
Oh, I love that.
Very cute. But anyways, yeah, there's just this guy. Originally I thought it was Kip's dad, which, I forgot to add Kip's dad into our tier list. But anyways, besides the point. But it was not Kip's dad. So it is some random man being like, who are you looking at?
Yeah, so...
anyways, that's not important. Yeah, so Kip comes down.
Scott calls Kip down, and the announcers are like, "Who is this lucky fan?"
Yes. The announcers, dum-dums, idiots.
Yeah, who is this lucky fan? Big moment for him. And Kip's like, you don't have to do this. Scott's like, I really do. Cinematic kiss on the ice. They're holding each other. They're saying they love each other. The camera's spinning around them. Cut to the camera spinning around Shane sitting on the couch with his parents. Cut to the camera spinning around Ilya watching in Boston with his friends. And in the book, the line is like, it was like Ilya saw all his worst fears being taken away by a tornado. He calls Shane. Shane answers, oh my God, did you see that? I'm coming to the cottage.
Yes, very good, very good.
That's episode 5.
Yes. Very funny, because in the book, everybody's always like, oh, well, I'm not gonna have, like, a Scott Hunter moment, like, because even, like, it was such an important thing, but everybody's still like, well, I'm not gonna do that when I come out.
I'm not kissing my boyfriend on the ice.
So, it's funny to keep bringing back to it. So then we get to open up on episode 6, called The Cottage, just Cottage, and we cut to Scott Hunter at the MLH Awards.
He won MVP.
He's giving a nice speech. I do like that he's like, I always heard, like, the people talk in, like, hockey rooms, and I always feared that I was that thing that people talk about, and I was like, I like that line, but, it's just speech, about
I'm like, get to the cottage.
Being gay, and yeah. I'm like, very good for you, Scott, we love you and Kip, but, like, let's get
back to politics.
At the ceremony, notably, which is strange. I was like,
which everyone says is because they didn't have budget to, like, make it look like he was at an award ceremony, but...
Yes.
Then we get to what's important.
Have you seen Glee's competitions with those fake people? With those dummies out there? We'll believe anything, okay? Because I feel like the graph of, like, the Glee girls or the Venn diagram, it's a circle.
It's one circle. We cut to the most important boys, Shane and Ilya.
Yes.
Shane in the car watching Ilya approach in the rearview mirror. Ilya looking sexy as he could. Cut off tee, sunglasses, hat.
He really is, yeah.
He gets in the car. Is this a Jeep? Shane's like, it's practical. Like... it's good in snow.
No, it's British.
It's British.
It's good in the snow.
And then they're like in the car together for 2 hours driving to the cottage. And I'm like, have they ever been alone together for 2 hours not having sex before?
Yeah, I know. Honestly, like, what do they even talk about? boy scene, they talk about hockey. Hockey,
They
family.
they get to the cottage, which is a mansion, of course. It's so private. We could have a week, even two. They
Yes.
Shane is being
Shane
so
brings his
cute.
bags in. He's like really an
Yeah,
accommodating like doorman because he's like, "Oh, your ribs are hurt." And he's like, "Whatever, I could take them." He's showing him around. He's like, "We have so much food, we don't have to leave."
I got you
Then
Coke. The
Ilya
water's from
is
the
like
well.
not interested. He's like, let's get to it. And then they go to the couch. They're making out. And Shane's like, oh, it's been a long time. Like, I might come really early because, I haven't since
It's been a
last time. And then
minute.
Ilya's like, me neither. And Shane's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
You either?
What? And then he like puts pause on things, and Ilya's like, "Oh my god, I just want to get to this big moment because usually Ilya, ladies' man, out there fucking anything in
Yeah.
sight." So Shane is
And
very shocked that he is also been a little celibate boy.
Shane is very like overcome with this, and he's like, wait, if like that's true of both of us, can we just like promise to try and be honest with each other and like talk about our feelings this like week and two? And Ilya's like, okay, yes, if it gets you to like touch my dick, like sure.
He said, "I will try."
They're having like the cutest little weekend together.
Yeah, so a
They
little
eat.
cute role playing. Shane is like, "Oh, what type of room do you want?" He's like, "Oh, it has to have a king bed. They all have king beds. Oh, it has to have a view. Oh, they
They
all
all
have
have a
views.
view.
Well, it has to have an ensuite bathroom." He's
Ooh,
like,
only
"Oh, well,
one
I'm
with that,
sorry.
and
There's
it's
only
not
one
for
room with
guests.
that." Yeah. Anyway,
Ilya
so then
like
they
pushes
go.
him into mattress, and Shane's like, "You can't
Yes.
treat the staff like this."
Yes, and then Shane gets up and tries to close the curtains, which I thought we said
Mm-mm.
lots of privacy, dude.
It's so
So Ilya's like,
private.
no. And then I think they make out against the window. Classy.
They do. They do. They sure do. And
Who
then they make their
cares?
way into the bed, and they're having sex, they're making burgers, they're playing video games, they're playing sewer
Yeah.
ball, they're having a beautiful trip together.
Yes, boys' weekend. Woo! We cut to Shane making burgers for the boys, burgers for the boys. And then Ilya comes up and is like, "Why are you making so many? It's 8." And he's like, "Oh, that's what the recipe calls for." He's like, "You can't do
You can
math."
do math.
Very funny. They eat the burgers. They're talking about Shane's family, learning a little bit more about Yuna and David. Ilya's making fun of David for being boring. He's like, "Ah, that's where your
That's
boring
where you get
comes
your
from."
boring from.
He gets his looks from Yuna, boring from David. He's like, "Oh yes, reads the New Yorker. What does he do for work?" And Shane's really funny. Like, he works for the Treasury Department of Canada. Like, he's like, "Yeah, very interesting,
Very
very cool." He's
cool.
like, "He played for McGill," and he's like, "What the fuck is McGill?" So
It's a
very
town.
funny, them chilling together. Then we go to them chilling by the fire. Guess this is what you do in the cabin or the
Yeah, and
cottage.
Ilya's
These
like, we just look at the
outdoor
fire, and
activities.
Shane's
Yeah.
like, yes, we just look at it. This is nice. But Ilya does
Which,
like
like,
it. They're
same.
kind of
Like,
having deep
like,
talks. Ilya tells him,
yes, yes,
well,
yes,
Shane
they
asks
do.
about his mom, and Ilya tells him that she committed suicide when he was 12, and his dad pretended it was an
Yeah.
accident, which is like really
Cry.
sad. And you see the fire reflecting, and Shane's like, well, do you want to go inside? And Ilya's like, no, like, let's stay by the fire. He does like the fire.
Yes, he does like the fire, and he's. Well, I'm crying. We're crying.
We're all
Also,
crying.
Ilya
Everybody
found
cried.
his mother
Oh yeah,
when she was in
horrible.
Tep State, which is just like,
When he
and
was
and
12.
this is why I protect Ilya Rozanov at all costs, even against Shane. Like, no one can hurt him. Like,
Yeah,
I refuse.
I read the thing that was like he lost like the one person who was like helping him when he was 12. So from like 12 to 18,
Yeah.
he was only living
No
with his
one-
dad and Alexei, like horrible influences, and he still turned out to be a good person.
Yes,
The best
icon,
person.
legend,
We love him.
angel.
Angel.
So then we're going, and the boys are being bros again. We're gonna play some MLH hockey, whatever game.
Which like
video
really
games.
you don't get this enough in your regular life.
No, I know, right? But I think this is boys. But granted, like, do I know?
What would
No.
I
But
know?
like, I bet you this how this is what they do in their free time together. And Ilya's like, I'm gonna play you, and he's like, Shane's like, who are you or something? And Ilya's like, I'm on the freaking game.
He's like, you're nobody. He's like, I'm on the
I'm
cover
on
of
the
the
cover
game.
of the game.
And Ilya's like, I've
And
always
then
wanted to be on the Metros. It's the best team in sport. And Shane's like, better than the fucking Yankees. Which I was like, what does it mean, best team in sport? So I looked it up, and it's true. Like, the Montreal hockey team for like a specific season is like considered to be the best performance in all of sport. Which I'm like, I didn't know that was a thing. Like, literally, it's like
Seems
Montreal hockey and then Yankees. I'm like, oh, that
rather.
was like legit.
I mean, I guess it's like the most impressive season, I guess. I mean, I guess it makes sense, I guess.
Historically
And
the best team in sport. I was like, I am so far outside of my wheelhouse here. I was like, what does that even mean?
this is not not your terms that we're working out with here. And frickin' Hayden calling.
Cock block.
Ruining bro time. We're not supposed to be having privacy. Alone time. Hayden calling. And Shane's like, I have to take this. I haven't talked to him so long, but you know, Ilya has other plans. He's like, I'm bored. So, you know, he plays a little game of his own with Shane and is like
Very
kissing
hot.
his leg and everything. And Shane's like, stop. Like, I'm on the phone with Hayden. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
And Ilya's like, I'll
Ilya's
stop
like,
if you're
I
not
won't
into
touch
it.
you
Obviously, Shane's into
unless you
it.
get hard. Yeah. Obviously, you know, a consent king. He knows what his man wants. And
I
then
cannot believe Shane
he
was
goes
talking
down
to
on
Hayden
him
during
on the
this.
phone. Yeah, and also so fucking loud. And Shane so loud. I know he mutes his phone eventually, but there's parts where the phone was not muted.
He was moaning.
And both are loud. So I'm like, I'm sure Hayden, but I mean, he probably just thought a girl. So Shane,
It's
again,
Lily.
like, calm down. But anyway, so then he finishes, hangs up the phone on Hayden, and he's like, I gotta go. And he's like, oh my god, why was that so hot? And Shane's like, or Ilya's like, because you like to be bad. And then Ilya's like, oh, it's a little like, oh, wait, is that what this is? And Shane's like, no, that's not what it is. Maybe how it started, but
That's
isn't
not
anymore.
what it has been. Not for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
after
then
this, we have them talking again late at night.
cuddling on the couch.
Yeah.
Their little feet are touching.
Topic of conversation. Fucking Ilya. Okay. Come bringing up out of the blue.
I could marry Svetlana. She'd marry me. Well, he's talking about how he doesn't want to have a Russian passport, and that would be his easiest out.
Yes, but it's pretty out of the blue. He's like, I could marry Svetlana. It's like,
and Shane's face, like,
not
if
the
looks
topic.
could kill,
Yeah, no.
Ilya would be dead.
One of my favorite moments from Shane.
Ilya's like, I
defend him here.
I could marry Svetlana. Shane's like, I could kill us both. Like,
yeah, literally.
We're just naming facts.
He's like, yeah, I'm kind of into, like, I could blow this house up. Like,
and he's like, well, like, is that what you want? Would you guys be happy? Like, Shane is so insecure. He's like, you're at my cottage. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Shane's like, you like girls.
And Ilya's like, yeah.
Like, you could have any girl.
And Ilya's like, yeah, but, like, I'm always with these girls. They're so hot and sexy and fun, but I have this problem.
Like, I'm sure that's a hard problem for you to have.
He's like, yeah, it is hard. Listen, I have this problem. Whenever I'm with these girls, all I can think about is this slow fucking hockey player with boring car and beautiful freckles. And Shane's like almost crying, how he like always has his eyes full of tears. And he's like, well, do you want the problem to go away? And Ilya says, I don't want the problem to ever go away. Which is basically a proposal. Like, he just said, I want to be with you forever.
Literally, forever. I don't want the problem to ever go away.
And Shane says, don't marry Svetlana. We'll figure something else out.
Very, very, very cute.
And then he figures something else out.
Shane is like, I told you I was going to figure something out. And
I did.
I'm going to do that. Again, Yuna's side coming out. He comes up with this plan that since they're enemies, they need to start slow, let the hockey world see them as friends. So they're going to do a charity together, and then they can just, I guess, hold out. They're retire
Yeah,
basically.
it's kind
Still,
of crazy, a
great
crazy
plan. Pretty
plan.
weak plan too. Also, he's like, "Oh, you're retired," or no, I think that's later when they're playing soccer in the field in the backyard, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a free." Ilya's like, "I'm a free agent next year," and he's like, "Oh my God, you could go play for Ottawa," which we don't know this in the show, and they don't tell us this, but very like
Bad
inferior team
team.
to
Yeah,
where Ilya
shitty
is.
team.
So quite the sacrifice
Also,
one
Ottawa,
would be
Ottawa,
making.
Shane's hometown.
Exactly. Also, very boring town. Very like boring because it's just like the government of Canada, or it's where the capital is. So it's very like government workers, very government buildings. Like I hear, I've never been myself, but simply Nailogical lives there, and
And
she's like
Montreal's
says
supposed
like
to be like
it's like
super
not much is
fun.
going on in Ottawa. And exactly, like, and you just like looking at like Ilya's personality, it's like also just like such a place like he would not live. So, anyway,
Also,
sacrifice.
like their plan
Sacrifice
is
is important.
to publicly be friends, and then they're like, we'll just stay publicly friends
Uh-huh.
until we retire, and then we'll say we're
Yeah.
together. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how about we like be publicly friends for like a year, and then we publicly
Yeah.
be like dating for like a year, and then like why do we like have to be friends for 10 years? I guess like we see
Yeah.
why later,
Well,
but I'm like, okay, it's there.
yeah.
It's not
I
a
mean,
very basically it's
it
not
would
a
be
very good plan.
awkward. It's
But
not a very
they're
fully
two
thought out
dumb
plan.
men,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Exactly. What can we expect from them?
And Shane is like, sorry, is this like too much? Like, I was up late planning this. Like, what do you think of the idea? And Ilya is like crying, and he's like, I love you. Like, I can't believe like you want this. You're thinking this far into the future with me. And
Yes.
Shane, smooth as
Again,
always, says, holy shit.
freaking taking the first step. Yeah, again,
Always
not
Ilya.
a response that you want to hear. And then
And then
Ilya's
he's
like
like, I
tries
love
to
you
take it
too.
back. He's like, I mean, and then he's like, oh, I love you too. It's
I
like,
love you
shit,
too.
get it
And
together.
then he says, does it kill you too? And he says, not anymore. And then we see them together. Ilya's smoking out by the lake, and Shane comes out with coffees and wraps him in a blanket. Very cute. And then we
Yeah.
have more cute cottage core. They're like, well, Shane is sitting on a rock, and Ilya is like doing handstands in the lake. And he comes
Yes.
over and he's like, gimme
Fun boy.
keys.
Yes.
And Shane's like, you're
Playing in the lake.
cold. He's like, gimme
And
keys.
then we're walking. And then we're walking back up to the house. We
All
start
wrapped
making
in
out on the
towels.
glass
We're
again.
kissing.
Very nice. We're having fun. And then bam, who's in our house? Frickin' David, as in Shane's
The
dad, if you're not
father.
familiar. And
Same
he
name as
is
your
like
dad.
it is also, I'm like, as I critique Shane, I'm like, similar
He learned
vibes.
this. He learned this.
Like, well, I'm like, oh, I probably dislike it because it's like qualities in myself. So
Oh, God.
relatable, Shane Hollander.
Poor
Relatable. We
Shane.
both have dads named David. Yeah. Anyway, so David at his house because he left his phone charger. We can't wait. Like,
He needed it. It's the
no,
only charger they had.
there's no stores in this place in Canada. So,
Well, they're
anyways, he
supposed
had
to
to
live
come over
nearby.
and then runs away. So
Which is
no
bad.
conversation, no nothing.
Bad
Runs back to
parenting.
the house. Drives like Shane's trying to catch him. Nope, he's already pulling out, gone. Yeah, I
And
mean
then
that's
Shane's
not like
like, oh my
exactly the
God.
reaction you want. Yeah, has a little
Shane's
panic
like, this
as
is
he is.
literally my nightmare. Which is fair. Your
Yeah,
dad just saw that you were gay and ran away.
yeah,
That is nightmare
and like
core.
arch rival. It's like gay and arch rival fucking at the same time. It's like a lot to process.
And Ilya's like, well, maybe it's time to wake up. And
Yeah,
he's like,
very
I'll go with
cute, very
you. Let's go
cute.
talk to them.
So supportive, really like pulls together and is like good in a crisis because it's like, okay,
Boyfriend
Shane,
mode.
totally
Shane is
out of
not
here.
good in a
Like not
crisis.
thinking, not. And Ilya's like, let me like step up and pull this man together so we can go and talk to his parents.
They get in a car. Ilya's wearing a
Yes.
Boston Raiders t-shirt.
Yeah.
Shane's
Shane's
like,
like,
that's not gonna help.
helping. He's
Oh,
like, oh, they don't know I play for Boston. Then we get to the house and him coming out to his parents and talking about being with Ilya. And this scene, again, is just cinema. These
It's
last
so good.
2 episodes, just we're eating. We're
They ate it
eating.
up.
Jacob Tierney, like,
Jacob
really
fed
served us
us.
a meal with these. So, like, they're his parents are like more so confused and they're like, what's going on here? He's like, I'm gay, I should have told you. But I really feel like they're like, oh yeah, we kind of already figured that, like, picking up some signs. And that, but they're like, Ilya, we just didn't know you guys were so
Like,
close.
we thought you hated
And
him.
Ilya comes, puts his hand on Shane's shoulder and is like, we're lovers.
We're lovers. And Shane's like, ew, Ilya, that's
Shane's like, ew,
gross.
no, gross.
Which is so mean.
So mean.
Ilya's trying to help.
Language barrier.
I think that's fine to say.
Yes, I agree. Well, I mean, I don't think we go around being like, oh, he's my lover. It's very much like a Pretty Little Liars. The bros watch PLL too, and they always talk about how Mary Drake is like, oh, we were lovers.
I feel like
Makes me
it's
think of
fine to
that.
say
And I'm like,
lovers.
that's funny. I guess. It's just like, who says that?
I know
No
multiple
one.
people who say that.
They're my lovers. We're lovers.
Yeah.
Not like it's not generally what people say about their partner. It's like my boyfriend, my partner, we're lovers.
When I have partners, I would call them lover.
But
like
that's
as like
different.
a nickname, I guess. I don't know.
Different.
I feel like Ilya was
We're
totally
lovers.
fine in this moment, and Shane's like, "That's gross." I was like, "Shane."
It's gross.
No, Ilya, that's
different.
gross.
So you saying that you're lovers, then telling somebody else you're lovers. It's like a different vibe. Also, your parents. You have to think that.
Yeah.
Me sticking up for Shane for once.
Look at this.
Yeah. Anyway, so his parents really cool about it. They're just a little confused. They're just like, well, this is
They're like,
interesting.
when could this have happened? And they're like, well, you would not believe. It's actually
like,
when we first met.
They're like, also at the All-Stars game, you guys must have like really connected since you played on the same team. They're like, not quite. Not quite.
Yeah.
And then Shane's like, oh, it was like our rookie season. And it was like, actually before. Summer before.
Shane's like, you're not helping.
Not helping.
But Ilya just like
guy.
wants to be there for him and like make sure they understand.
He's very supportive, obviously. Very
and they're
on
like,
guard of them and how they will react. Protect his man.
They're like,
and then he's like,
oh,
they're
we
chill.
heard you're such a ladies' man. And he's like, well, like it's not true, but there's only been one person I've ever loved.
Yes,
so
very cute. Funny line from
Yuna
David.
leaves
He's
the
like,
table. She's feeling overwhelmed.
Shane, there were no nice men in Montreal.
And Shane's like, there probably were. I don't know. Shane never looked for a nice man. He had one
he's
right
like,
there.
I don't know. There probably were. Yes, exactly. He already had the nicest man. So, like, what? I'm not looking. Yeah, so Yuna, overwhelmed, leaves.
Shane goes
her and Shane have a
outside.
little moment outside.
Shane is like, I really, really tried my hardest, like, not to feel this way, which is, like, the saddest thing possible. This part, it was tears galore.
Yeah. No, he's not, he could really piss me off, but then he's like,
my baby.
Comes from my heart.
He tries so hard.
I'm really like, oh.
And Yuna, credit to her, is like, I am so sorry I made you feel like you couldn't come to me like for this. And Shane says, I forgive you. It's a very, very, very sweet
reaction.
moment.
Yeah. Very cute, very cute. So then we go back inside. Shane has a moment where he's just like, wow, this is a lot that just has happened to me. Very overwhelmed, like panicking at the table. And then Ilya's like, it's okay. Your parents
You're
are
safe.
here. We're here. Your boyfriend is here. And Shane's like, boyfriend?
My boyfriend? I think so, probably, yes.
Yeah. Very cute. And then they go, they're leaving. The parents are like, yeah, we're gonna just get some things. We'll come by, have dinner. And they're like, we'll just, walk. And the boys are like, please
call us, please.
Before.
Please call. Like, and David is like, we'll call. Keep your phone on.
Yeah. David's like, I've already seen. I don't need to see anything else.
And they get in the car together. And they drive
right
off to
into
the cottage.
sunset. Perfect.
Beautiful.
A season of TV. Have I ever seen a better one? No. 6 episodes.
Have I ever seen a better book to movie adaptation? No.
True. Left no crumbs. No crumbs. Perfection. Can't wait for more. Anyways, so as we talked about this epic show, we'll kind of do a little summary, wrapping up our thoughts, talk about some of our favorite moments,
Hottest
some favorite
moments.
songs, hottest moments, our favorite lines, and then I have pulled together a little tier list for us. We'll say our favorite moment. What was yours?
Like my favorite scene in the show is Shane winning the cup and he's like in the locker room and he's wearing his like Under Armour shirt and they're spraying champagne on him and he's
Mm-hmm.
texting Ilya.
Just in his phone.
He's
Oh,
texting
that's
Ilya.
interesting. That is,
But
I
he
know,
just
really
looks,
anti
it's very iconic scene, like the champagne flying on him
spraying.
and
Yes,
he's
yes.
like
And he's just in
smiling,
his phone.
texting.
Yes,
That's my
mine
favorite
is
scene.
the tunnel because I love Ilya. I love Connor's story. Couldn't ask for anything more. Makes me
So
cry every
true.
time. Now,
Hottest moment.
for hottest moment, I have a very weirdly specific one, but I don't think it's not really that weird. But it's in the montage, one of the scenes of them being together, but it's specifically they're at Shane's apartment and then like they're kissing up against his glass stairs. Why is
I
that
know
so hot
exactly
to
what
me?
you're
I
talking
don't
about.
know, but damn, does it do something for me? Because they're in like sweatshirts and like very casual looking. I don't know about it, but every time I see it, I'm like, oh, let me back that up.
Ooh. I like
I'm
in the
like, no, even
montage
clothes are
them
off.
in the shower. That one is good. But the
Yeah,
hottest moment
that's
in
a
the
good
show, I
one.
think, is in episode 4 at the Boston apartment when like Shane is on top and then Ilya like rolls him over and then
Yeah,
like
that
grabs
is a
the
quite the
bed.
move.
Whew.
Quite the move. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a good one. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say favorite line.
We both put a couple, right?
I did put a couple, yeah.
Okay. One of my favorite lines is when they're talking in the bathroom after the award show and Ilya's like, "Oh, your dad's boring. It must be genetic." And Shane goes, "Wow, genetic." Just the way that he says that is like crazy. Wow, genetic. He's like so impressed by Ilya's English and also
Yes.
like so happy to be talking to him after 6 months. I love when Shane comes out and Ilya goes, "What gives you that idea?" Just
Aw,
hilarious.
similar to mine is when he's like, so you're gay, so what?
Yeah. Also, I love when they're interviewing Ilya and he's like, someone said you would
Hmm.
score 40 goals. He's like, he's lie. Liar told you that. So
Yes, I
good.
also love when his teammates like, oh, you're blushing, Rozanov. He's like, liar.
Russians do not do this.
Russians do not do this. We do not blush. I've never blushed in my life.
Yeah, that one's really
I guess
good.
not a line, but a favorite text I have is when Ilya texts Shane, want to come in Boston, and Shane's like, doesn't even make sense. And he's like, read
Read
it
it again.
again.
Yes, it
Love.
does. That one's
And
really good.
finally, we'll come up with our favorite song from the show.
My favorite is My Mood, My Man. Most iconic montage I've ever seen. Every time I listen to it, I feel like I'm like playing
Yes.
hockey. I feel like I'm being slammed against the boards. It's so good.
Yeah.
And you?
I mine is Boys Will Be Girls, which I have been obsessed with listening to this soundtrack because it just keeps the obsession going in my everyday life when I can't be watching the show. So this song is very quiet in the show. It's during the bar scene, but I really like it. It's a song as
I'll
I've
go
listened to it
re-listen.
many times. And then Bad
I've
Things, which is a
been
song that they play as they're riding off into the sunset, which I love.
I like the Scott and Kip song too, where it's like
Yeah, that one
nobody knows
obviously.
you and
Yes.
nobody gives a damn.
Many a random French song I'm very familiar with now as well from this show, so, which is fun. Now I have created a very fun tier list for us, as we are wont to do here
Yay!
on Sandy Cooch. Oh, so we have our tiers here. If you don't know what a tier maker is, like, I don't know, go watch a
Catch
YouTube video
up.
about it. We're gonna have like things in different categories. Easy. Okay, so we're gonna go through the characters real quick, rapid fire. Well, here are my categories that I
Let's do
created.
just the
First
categories,
one,
yeah, and then we'll do it.
starting from the bottom, is Russia deserves you. Cause disgusting. You deserve
You're
to be
staying in
in the land
Russia.
of hatred and, being very shady towards gay people, maybe perhaps finding reasons to imprison them. So, boo. Uh, Next category
Next
we're moving up.
tier,
What the fuck is McGill? Which is like,
who are you?
kind of boring, kind of, who are you? Middle tier, Blue Moon over Brooklyn, but without bananas. We're out of bananas. So sad. It's just not as good
It's okay.
as
It's okay.
it's okay, but it's not great. Then we have All Stars, and also very important because the All Stars episodes, All Stars moments,
Very good. In every
fire
book,
for our
very
boys.
good.
Yeah. Finally, we have these people are coming to the cottage because they're icons, they're legends.
You're invited.
They have the
You're invited
invite.
to cottage.
They're coming to the college, and finally, this was a last minute add to my tier list, but must protect at all costs with
Only
the
one
saluting
character
emoji.
belongs there.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I fear.
we'll see. We'll see what we have in store. Okay, so first up
Kyle.
here we have. No, this is kind of legit.
Oh, Sasha.
Sasha. Yeah. So
what the fuck is
What
McGill?
the fuck is McGill? Yeah, he's like, what are you doing, dude? Get over Ilya. Stop snorting lines in the bathroom.
Who is that?
Then we have David, icon, legend, all-star David.
I agree. He's an all-star.
Then we
Alexei,
have
Russia deserves
literally
you.
the trashiest man in the world. Alexei.
Elena.
Yes, Russia deserves him. Elena.
Blue Moon.
Yeah, I would say Blue Moon.
She kind of annoys
she's a little
me.
weird. A little weird.
Hayden.
Dancing with this man. Yeah. Next
Blue
we have
Moon.
Hayden. Blue Moon, yeah. Next we
Cliff.
have random
All-star. All-star. Cliff Marlowe. That's my
Honestly,
friend.
I was fucking there too, because so many iconic lines out of Ilya.
That's my
of
friend.
This man, so. Next, also
Who is
random
that?
Ilya teammate. It's
Who the fuck is
this
McGill?
one's the one who shows him. He shows him that Shane's dating Rose. Next,
He's like, it
we
says
have
it right
JJ,
there.
All-star
I love
material.
JJ.
All-star material for now. Para
Kip.
ahora.
Kip can
Subject
come to the
change.
cottage.
Kip, he's invited. A little couples retreat.
Is this Kyle?
Now this is Kyle. And there's
Blue Moon.
It's not.
No,
We'll
put
keep
him in
him here.
Blue Moon.
I mean, in the books, let me tell you.
He has a book.
Let me tell you.
Russia?
But book one after, we haven't gotten to Kyle's book yet. I'm saying, book one, Russia deserves you, Kyle. If not,
No,
what
put
the
him in
fuck is
McGill. Put him in McGill. Kyle's kind of
Yes.
problematic, I agree, but he doesn't deserve Alexei.
Fair. He's not as bad as Alessi. Russia doesn't
Here's
deserve him. Fine.
Maria, the girl from the smoothie shop.
Yes.
Blue
Blue
Moon.
Moon over Brooklyn.
Her line delivery
Here's
of
Miles.
girl, very good.
Yeah.
Miles can go to
Very
Russia.
Good, very good. Miles, we have. What the? Okay.
What the fuck is McGill? Rose coming to the
icon
cottage.
legend. She's coming to the cottage.
Dad, Russia.
Ilya's dad. Russia
Ilya's
doesn't
mom.
got you. There forever. Angel. As
Coming
in
to the
Irina.
cottage.
Must protect at all costs.
Okay. That's fine.
So she's an angel. She brought our band into the world.
Oh, that's a
Sweet
really
baby
cute picture
angel,
of Scott
angel.
Hunter.
Put the up with these two fuckers. Yeah. Anyways.
I fear
into
Scott Hunter is... He can come to the cottage.
He's coming to the cottage. If it was Ilya's cottage, probably not. But it's changed.
But it's changed.
much more inviting. Next we have Kip's friend Sean.
Who the fuck is McGill?
He's kind of what the fuck is McGill?
Svetty must
Then we
protect at
have
all
icon,
costs.
legend, Svetlana. Yes, she shall be protected at all costs. Vaughn, I'm saying all-star.
Vonnie.
I love him.
Vonnie can come to the
Love this
cottage. He can come to
man,
my
random.
cottage. Carter Vaughn. He's an ally.
Yeah, I'm like, yes.
Mom,
Next,
all-star.
Yuna, she's coming to the
Okay, Yuna can
cottage.
come to the
Oh wait, yeah,
cottage.
honestly, I guess David and Yuna
Shaney!
should be coming to the cottage.
Shaney!
And we're coming to our boys.
Must
Shane,
protect at
very
all
iconic
costs.
image of him here
With the death
as he's
eyes.
glaring.
That's
as
Shane
he's
fucking Hollander. Ilya
And then
obviously
we
must
have
protect at all
Ilya
costs.
Rozanov must protect
Honestly,
at oh, what's this? Oh my god, cute little Kolanov must protect at all
I would
costs. Oh my
put
gosh, what is
Ilya.
that? What is
Ilya
that? Another
again?
Ilya Rozanov? I mean, must protect them at all costs. God, another cute Shane Ilya at the
Put it at the
yes,
top.
protect this
Oh,
relationship.
Ilya
What is
again!
that? He's my man.
What is he doing here?
Rozanov in a
Protect him.
too.
Wait, look at that cutie one of
Look at this little
Shane.
baby. Hi, Shane.
Shane in the
Protect him at all
hospital.
costs.
Oh my god, Ilya on the
What's
roof,
that
really
again?
protect him at all costs.
Yes.
Wait, the kiss on the
And
cheek,
then
I'm
what do we
crying.
have again? Ilya winning the Stanley Cup.
I love
We
that
must
scene.
protect this moment. And then we have a little bit of out
All-star
of character
kiss.
moment with the boys of actual behind the scene moment.
That's our friends, Connor
and Hud, which we
And you
really
go ahead and
all
protect them
must
at all
protect
costs.
them forever and ever.
Olympic torchbearers to you.
So that's our tier list. We have the people we must protect. You know, I am saluting to forever protect all of them. Sign me up for that military only.
At the cottage, we have Rose, Kip, Scott, Carter Vaughn, Una, and David. And higher than that, we have Irena, Sveti, and of course, our sweet, sweet boys.
Of course, our sweet
All
boys.
stars,
Love
we've got
Ilya.
JJ and Cliff. Blue Moon over Brookmoon. Sorry, we're out of bananas. We've got Maria, Hayden, and Elena. Who the fuck is McGill? We've got Sasha. We've got unnamed Boston Bears teammate. We've got Kyle in this time of knowing him. We've got Miles, and
Kyle
we've got
Sasha could literally be the
his
same
other
character.
friend. Literally, they might be the same actor. Oh, Sean, of course. And then
Yes.
in Russia deserves
then-
you. We have Dad and Alexei, where they belong.
Yes. Also, when you were like, "Oh, they have an actor for Kyle," I'm like, "Did he speak?" I guess he has like one line. So
He
I'm
says like anything for you, Kip. I
easily-
think.
yeah. Yeah.
He could be
Easily,
recast
they
easily.
could recast him, and it would be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, we got rid of that Kyle." Anyways, that was our fun tier list.
Very
and
fun. Thank you, Bri.
That's pretty much all we have to say about this awesome, amazing show. So that was our summary of the whole show. Very iconic, very legendary, the best show on television. Not now, not just now, ever. Period, ever.
Of all time. End of story.
So, we read all the books. We were going to talk about them in this one, but again, we just can't help ourselves.
We'll
to
save that for
talking
another
so much about these
episode.
boys.
Because
So we'll save that for
there's too
another
much to
episode.
say.
You know, we'll need to keep you guys going. Yeah, we have to keep it going before we get season 2. So, you know, in a few weeks, we'll probably put out a nice episode going deep in all of the other books.
I might as well
3
reread all the
through
books before
6.
that.
Yes, exactly. You know, maybe a
Yeah.
nice like Pride Month episode we'll come bring back
that
and
would be
talk about the
cute.
Hated Rivalry books. But please come back for more Sandy Cooch next week, and we'll be talking about the Grammys, which are happening this Sunday, and doing little
Wow, that's
talk
crazy.
about music ourselves. Anyways, so to summarize and do our usual end of episode talks,
What have you been reading
what
lately?
have you been? What have you been consuming? Let's see. Oh, I did finish a book,
Wow.
which was hard. I have finished a non-gay hockey book. It was hard. A lot of books I started to read, but then I just was like, I don't even care about this.
can't.
But it was this book called You Deserve Each Other, which is a romance book,
deserve
and
each
a movie's
other,
coming out
me and
on
Bach.
Amazon with me and Bach. Yes, exactly. With Penn Badgley in it and Megan Fahey. So I wanted to read it because I
Okay.
like those two actors. And it was
Can I
pretty
watch
good.
the movie with ya?
Of course you can. Yeah, because the book wasn't like, the book gets good, but it starts not so good. So, anyway.
I have been
What
unable
about
to
you?
read anything that isn't like exclusively about Shane and Ilya. So I have been reading a lot of fan fiction lately, to be quite honest with you.
That is fair. That is fair. I understand the need. I was gonna start reading the fan fiction, but then it annoyed me. Well, not annoyed,
They're
but
unfinished.
I am annoyed that they're unfinished because I can't. You can't hold me, keep me on the line like that. It hurts my soul.
Yeah.
So I will read once they are finished, and also probably when I really need some content because there's only so many books and movies that will be out, you know?
We watched a movie together this week called How to Lose a Popularity Contest on Tubi. And if you
Mm-hmm.
guys aren't watching Tubi Originals, we would really recommend this
Oh,
one.
yeah, get on it because those
It's
are
gonna go
good.
ahead and be Miss Girl from Degrassi and Lil Huddy as your
Lil
starring
Huddy,
couple.
Chase Hudson. I mean,
Yeah,
give him a
yeah.
Golden Globe.
He's
Like,
welcome
that man,
anytime. He's
he can
welcome
act. He's got
anytime.
something. And oh my
Best actor
God,
in a
his
drama?
smile.
Yeah.
Like any time that guy smiles, it's like,
Whew.
yeah.
Something
No,
special
I get
about
it. I
him.
get it.
Homie
Also, a
Hopper, drama
fantastic
starter.
artist. Yes. Great,
Yeah.
great song that he's put out. I also binged all of The Pit because there was like a snowstorm this past week in all of America, really, I think. And in Texas, they really don't know how to handle that. So I just had to stay in my apartment all weekend doing nothing. And so I decided to binge the whole series of The Pit. Very good.
I've been trying to finish all the Best Picture noms, so I watched Sentimental Value and Hamnet during the
Nice.
snowstorm. Now I
Nice,
only have
nice,
two
nice.
left.
I have
Listening to
not
anything? I've been
watched them. You
listening
know,
to
I feel like
Aperture on
Oscars had a
repeat.
lot of like spooky,
The new Harry.
magooky things. I just listened to that for the
Spooky.
first time, or no, like really first time today. Yeah, a lot of the movies this year were spooky magook. Like
I feel like they're sad.
Weapons is giving spooky,
Yeah, but Weapons only
Sinners
got
is
one
giving
nom.
spooky. True.
Oh yeah, I
But
have
I'm
like
just
a
saying.
weird relationship with horror movies where I'll like watch a horror movie and be like that wasn't
Mm,
horror, and also like read a horror book and be
Frankenstein is
like that wasn't
giving
horror. But
spooky.
with the Sinners and Frankenstein, I do see your point. Because
Yeah, see
in my brain
spooky
those are like, I don't know, like in my
movies,
brain
yes.
Sinners is like a vampire movie, not a horror movie, but I understand that that is
In my brain,
a
it
kind
is
of
like,
horror.
oh, spooky. I
And
cannot watch.
Frankenstein is like a book movie to me.
Fair,
But you're
fair.
right. It is kind of spooky.
It would be a horror book,
No, yeah, you're totally
Frankenstein,
right.
but yes.
I'm like, that's like an
Anyway,
adaptation.
yes, you've been listening to Harry Styles as you will be doing
Want to do.
obsessively till the album comes out. I'm
Indeed.
sure I listened once. I don't really know how I feel about it yet. Need to give it some more time. And that's about it. I haven't been listening to anything else of note. So
Well, in
let me show you a
conclusion,
man and tell you, see if you would kick him out of bed or not.
is it Lil Huddy?
It's not, because we know the answer to that one.
Okay, go ahead and
Winnick,
show me a
welcome with
man.
open arms.
Give us a man.
This boy from the pit,
Yeah, he can stay in bed.
Dr. Whitaker, if you're familiar.
I like
Yeah, I
him.
love him. He's my fave. So,
I
if you
like when he
guys
had
were
to
wondering,
wear a lot of scrubs in that one
yes,
episode.
other scrubs.
I liked that.
Yes, and he's
Funny.
Irish, which I was like,
Um,
oh, I saw it,
oh,
like
we
not in the show,
love.
but actor, and I was like, oh. Anyway, all
Well,
right,
little
that's all we
Sandies,
got
thank
for
you for
you this week.
listening. We love you. And we will see you soon to talk about the Grammys. Go watch Heated Rivalry.
Yay. Yes.
Bye.
Right. Bye.